Nerazzurri fans from all over the world, welcome to the Interglobe, on the verge of Inter-Lecce. Will numbers lie is my title, because according to the numbers, this should be a piece of cake. Why? Because Inter and Lecce in Serie A confronted each other 33 times. 4 times they lost, Inter, 4 times the game was a tie, and 25 times Inter won, scoring 77 goals and suffering only 19. So, as you can see, data tells us that this should be an easy game, in theory at least, because we know that with Inter it's never an easy game. Anyway, I count on the fact that we have another number on our side, another piece of statistics, which is the fact that we are second after Napoli in terms of reconquered balls forward in the attacking zone. So we are very good at putting pressure on the opponents when we lose the ball, in the first seconds when we lose the ball. And this is really a comforting piece of data, because it shows that despite all the criticisms that the team and Inzaghi are going through, we are still an aggressive team, and this is very important. In terms of starting lineup, they choose a 4-3-3 module, and we should see Umtiti even playing, which is kind of weird, because as we all know, he's a fantastic player who in the past played also in Real Madrid, among others. So it's going to be interesting to see him play, if he does, as Gazzetta says. And as far as Inter goes, we're going to have our usual 3-5-2, and we're going to have Tiramolla Onana, of course, on the goal. In defense, because unfortunately Skriniar is still not available, or we'll see it probably on the bench, we're going to have Darmian playing on the right in his place. In the center, Acerbi, who, as we said, already took the starting lineup place from De Vrij, and Bastoni. In the midfield area and on the wings, again, we have an absence because Di Marco will not play. Drone delivery Di Marco will sit on the bench, probably, if he can even sit on the bench. Maybe he will not even be part of the game. And so in our midfield area, we will have on the wings Dumfries on one side, and Gosens, A-Train Dumfries, and Gosens on the other. Gosens, who played a great game in Bologna, he was the best of Inter. And in the middle, our BBC, our fantastic Barella, Tubeman, Brozovic, and Sultan of Swing, Çalhanoğlu. In parentheses, I want to say that I admire Çalhanoğlu even for his personality out of the pitch, because of his interviews. He just said, you know what, give me Milan for the quarterfinal of the Champions League. I mean, it takes a person with personality, with balls, to say stuff like that. So I love you, Chala. And then forward, we're going to have our Lula. And hopefully Lukaku will be back to his standards, and he will demonstrate that he's slowly but thoroughly growing. Let's see how it will go. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please punch the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to learn how to make these videos better. And we'll talk after the game. Until then, as always, Forza Magica Inter. Ciao!